He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Some nice passing by New York here. The kick out to Brown. Fades. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Now here is Conley. 9 points last game out. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Gobert. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Brown. With the teardrop out of bounds, New York takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for Anthony Edwards. The Knicks leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by New York. And the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. DiVincenzo kicks to Brown. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Brown. Conley's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 8. Up top, Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Minnesota. New York leading by 8. Here's Brunson. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Down low, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Conley. Still scoreless.
Well, I like when Gobert's teammates use his length on offense. Textbook alley-oop there.
Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and and that's reflected in the score.
And that one drops.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Now Brown. Back to DiVincenzo. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 16 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now Conley. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. He kicks to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Back to Towns from downtown. It's rebounded by New York.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Brunson. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nas. And so it's Minnesota with it, trailing by 10. On the court for the Knicks. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Brown out there with Randall, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And there it is for him.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
To the middle, here's Brown. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dillingham with it. Scoreless thus far. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for New York.
Mid substitution, Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Gobert. 9 points last game out. Pass to Dillingham. Shoots. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 10. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Brunson covering. Reed misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Good D by Anunoby. Back to Brown. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
The assist.
Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
We'll take a look at Brown, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And the Timberwolves call time. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup break, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys and they don't mind at all.
Here's Dillingham. No scoring in this one. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games break the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Gobert. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Runs in the pass to Brown. Shoots over Reed. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Brunson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Passes it to McDaniels. Dillingham with it. Brown on him. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Anunoby. Tries again. And it's good, 2 points. That's 28 points for Mr. Clutch.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the paint, here's Reed. Some solid defense from Brown.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And there's another one for the Knicks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Dillingham. Brunson covering. And the wide open shot from Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Inside, here's Anunoby. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Reed. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Stolen by Brunson. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's New York.
The assist, Jalen Brunson.
Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4 to the inside. Reed uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got 11 points.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defender.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork.
So it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The Timberwolves with their team.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Front-court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Brown outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Edwards kicks to Towns. He dishes it to Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Towns. Here's Gobert. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Brown. Good. Brown's got 39.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
The pass to McDaniels. Gobert against Robinson. Ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for New York. Brown jams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And it's Towns missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Anunoby kicks to Brown.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And finished off by Brown.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Got that one up quick. Brown's got 46 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Gobert. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Anunoby finds Brown. Over Gobert. Rebound, Minnesota.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Count the basket.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Conley, out to the right wing. Towns, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Brown, another bucket. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yemby is putting on a show. It's Edwards on the wing. They grab their own miss. For New York, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And
This is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Edwards dishes to Gobert, looking to end his cold spell, and finished off by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Timberwolves shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Here's Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the dunk by Brown.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Edwards passes to Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 13 points in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. No good that time.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Brown. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. That one falls. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And they call an illegal screen here. And a moment now to look at how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up as we close out the year. Still lots of games left. Here are the rookies off and running in the early going. We'll take a look at Brown. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing it.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Back to Alexander Walker. Passes it to Reed. Over Brown. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hart. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hart's got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timberwolves shooting 48% from the field as a team in this 3rd quarter. Alexander Walker on the wing. Here's Edwards. It's good. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And good. He hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's New York. Over Ingles. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Payne. Payne's got his 4th assist in this one. The Timberwolves shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Down low, here's Reed. Will it go? It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone's...
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Achua. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brown in at the center. Miller with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Brown.
Garza. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Knicks shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ingles has got his first points in this one.
I love that dish down low.
A nice shot by Brown.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And Brown over to help. It's Miller on the wing. All alone. It's hauled in by Brown.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Garza. Another shot. It's rebounded by New York. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Inside, Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that that trophy means a lot to them as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
Kicks to Miller. To the inside. Garza gets the bucket. Garza's got his first points of the night.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Hart, that's good.
We've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Over to the left wing. Pass to Dillingham. Miller surveying the floor. Off on the layup. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
The Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Over in the corner, McBride. Down low. And good! There's another. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Pass to Garza. Lets it go. He trains the quick shot. Garza's got 4 points this quarter. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And Brown throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Right wing, here's Garza. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hart. The shot's good. Brown make it in the play. Brown's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. To the middle, here's Minot. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
To the paint. Passes it to McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. Down low, here's Brown. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. McDaniels, he's checked in for Miller. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
McBride passes to Achua. It's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Dillingham. Payne grabs the board. New York shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Brown. It's Hart on the wing. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go for him. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. For both teams. So no problem.